Morning, man. Behind the scenes.
Morning.
We're back in the shop there, bud.
Yes, we are.
It's, would you agree today's a rain day?
First rain day in how many months?
I know. I just hope this isn't the beginning of rainy season because we still have a little more dirt work. We still have a little more dirt work we need to get done. But we're going to take advantage of today. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's not, well, it actually is raining again. The radar does not look promising. So we're going to take advantage of that and try to make some progress on old Bigfoot.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been what, 2 months since we worked on this thing?
Yeah.
It's been a little bit. I think the last
time you were on vacation, I was working on it. I got to try my new welder out on.
I think you're wrong because I've been on vacation twice since then.
Oh yeah. Well, last time we worked on this, you were on one of your vacations.
2 work trips.
Yeah.
2 work trips. So
one work trip that I was with.
all right. That's irrelevant to the conversation. I think more importantly to the conversation, the last time we worked on this was the final welding of the truck frames, right? And you pulled out the final drives.
Yeah. Oh, they're ready to pull. They weren't ready to pull.
They were ready to pull. I didn't get any oil on me at all from where I was at.
No, you didn't. I wore it all for you.
All right, so the last conversation we had, if you guys haven't seen the video and want to go back and check it out, you're more welcome to do so. We were debating on what to do with those hydraulic pumps and where to go. I think I've made a decision, man, behind the scenes. You ready for this?
Yeah, made a decision.
We're gonna run what we got.
Run what we got.
For at least 1 more year.
Okay.
If you guys remember the conversation from the previous one, to upgrade those and get all the electronics to go with it, I'm looking at about $25,000. Or we can just run what we got, make sure our new track frames and drive motors and everything warranty, investing money into those things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's still a huge upgrade from what we had before.
Oh yeah.
So, and from what I've gathered from Joey, the hose mountings is all the same. So even if we upgrade pumps, all these hoses and stuff we're getting ready to have made will work. So I don't see no point in spending that much money for this thing to follow a line by itself whenever we can go 1 more year making it follow the line ourselves.
Yeah.
So the difference in these pumps is right now we have automatic grade control. So the GPS controls the height of the boot and keeps it on grade. We manually have to steer the plow to follow our line. If we upgrade pumps, we can get the pumps to communicate with the GPS. It will drive itself and maintain elevation. Obviously elevation is the most important. This is just a nice feature, not a necessity. That is a necessity. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, if you can read it, you can follow a straight line on the screen.
I've got pretty good at that.
I haven't.
Maybe you need a little more practice.
Talk about mine.
Maybe you need a little more practice. My first few lines weren't as straight either. So. All right. Aaron pulled out the final drives. These are actually the drive motors. This is what actually drives the tracks. We needed to get some numbers and some confirmations and some different things off of them. And we have basically figured out with Joey and Jake's help that these are going to work just fine. We might just have to make some adjustments to the relief valves and a few other things in there. But I guess step 1 is get these things cleaned up. We'll put them back in, and then we'll get some hose measurements and have to get some hoses made and keep on carrying on.
So we're a team. That's what my shirt says. Kind of like the shirt says, you listen to me. I took them out, so you're putting them in?
It's probably a safe bet, honestly.
They're heavy. They are heavy. And when it's full of fluid, and all of a sudden all that oil's coming out all over you.
Do you remember which one goes where?
I had them marked.
Well, let's hope
I did have them marked. Yes.
Let's hope your marks are still good. So, all right, we need to do a little cleaning here before we get too carried away.
And I can tell you this much. The one that I had sitting on the table, that's why I have one on the floor. The one I had sitting on the table, it goes in this side.
That was that one.
Okay, and then it should be marked.
All right.
It should be like top left, top right. I just don't remember how I was sitting whenever I marked left and right.
Well, the good news is, worst case scenario, I think they're the same. All right, guys, we're gonna hold tight on that for just a second. We're still doing some research. Joey and Jake, those guys are absolutely awesome. There's a slight concern about an open loop and a closed loop system versus what this come off of versus what it is. We're just gonna confirm to make sure they're right before we put them in there. But good news for us, we got other stuff to work on. Hey, look, I even wore the right hat for this operation. Look at that.
Yeah, you did.
Look at that.
Well, I don't find out what we're doing until the second we do it. So
well, if you see the weather outside,
yeah,
I don't think you want to be out there, bud. She's coming down pretty good this morning.
Yeah, it's coming down.
All right.
I wore my icebox hat.
All right, so while we're waiting on to hear back from Jake, Joey's brother, I think we're going to pull this old radiator off here and start making arrangements to get the new one we got from Icebox up on there. So, oh, you see, you got your fancy new stool.
Yeah, Kurt got me a new stool.
Ain't that nice?
I put another coat of paint on it.
No, you don't. I think we need to pull that air to air off there first and then get down to the radiator.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. So, all right, you remember what size those are? I'm going with 9/16. All right, I think the mounting bolts are 9/16 in, ain't they? Oh, just got manhandled, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew I could get that one. That's a brand new one.
There's another one down here somewhere, ain't there? It's way down here. Oh! Right there somewhere. All right, one side down. Got one more left.
I want that top one sticking in on my other side. I don't think it'll go anywhere. I think that break on.
All right, you should be good. If you want to jiggle it a little bit, I'll kind of watch these hoses on top.
Okay.
I got a feeling it's all that foam holding it right now.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna most likely reuse this one, so let's. All right, you're loose on this side. Keep going. All right, hold on. Tighten up a little bit here. Got got it. I don't think this is going to show up on camera at all, but you can see light through that part of the radiator. But you get over here to this part of the radiator,
Not so much.
it is stopped up completely. You get down here, it's full. You get a little bit of light over in here. So that is restricting airflow through it, which is definitely an issue. And if you look down inside, these little tubes right here is what carries water from the top to the bottom. And these little fins wick the heat off of it. Half these tubes are also plugged up going down. So that radiator was out of a truck. It was not meant to be ran in dirty conditions. It's hard to tell on this one, but the fins are spaced a little farther apart, which should allow some more stuff to go through them. And it's clean. So that should help our calls quite a bit too. So, all right. That is the air-to-air cooler. So that cools the intake air coming off the turbocharger. The cooler the air, the more oxygen in the air. That's the purpose of that guy. It's most likely going to get reused. This is the radiator that cools the water to keep the engine cool. I think the first thing we need to do is get the hoses off. You think just bust those flanges loose? Be about as good as anything?
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to redo the hose routing anyways at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question is, can we get the impact into the bottom one, and can we do it without getting wet? And I'm going to need a 5/8. That'll work. I'm pretty sure this radiator is going to the scrapyard, so I don't think we have to worry about getting that back out anytime soon. Now the question is, do you think I can get the impact on these bottom ones?
Don't know.
And can I get it without getting wet? Should be able to. That's the drain plug you took out right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my bolt down there.
There you go.
Boy, those things are... Those things are in there good, bud. You can't say that the DeWalt don't have it because it twisted the last one off. You ready to see what manpower does? Something's turning. I don't know what. Something's turning.
Yeah.
Something tells me these are going to twist off too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about that. We got a new radiator.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. That is probably why all the insides are plugged up, because somebody over the years has used silicone for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
The little pieces of this silicone get broke off and it gets on the top of that radiator. Clogs everything up. All right, back topside.
Yeah, I can get a ratchet wrench in there. I ain't got a ratchet wrench, so I just brought that max set over.
All right, so this thing has got, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this radiator was meant to pivot in its previous life, but it's got these goofy little brackets on here. And this one's on backwards, which makes it a little harder to get to everything, but I think we can get those. We're gonna make all new brackets for the new one. So we're gonna try to get all that off at the same time. That way we got a clean slate going back. I don't know if it'll fit down in there or not though.
I think it would. Just barely.
Skin of your teeth, huh?
Yeah. All right, there's that one.
That one turning?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get it from here. I may have to.
All right.
Think she's loose?
Well, I hope. We snap that strap, we know it ain't loose.
We got this fancy lifting device here.
Yeah. Oh, it's moving. My side's moving.
I ain't hitting the fan, though.
No, you're free of the fan right now yet.
I might need to come towards me at some point, though.
Yes, you're good. Okay. Top, looks like top. Something's got you on the top on your side. Oh, it's, I see what it is. That hose ain't loose. That flange.
Oh, it didn't come loose?
No, it didn't come loose. We'll get that flange popped loose and I think we'll be good. Yeah, right like that.
Okay.
All right, you're clear of the fan.
So good?
Yep.
Let's go the other way from here. Thanks. You can really see how stopped up it is from this side.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, the old one's sitting next to the new one. The size looks promising.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
Yes, it is.
All right. They have got some cobbled up shenanigans here on these radiator hoses. I'm assuming they just used what they had. We're gonna, that was a nice way of saying it.
Yeah.
Nice way of saying a few other things. But anyways, we're gonna take this hose off right here at the thermostat housing. We'll get that new radiator set in there. Hold on. I don't know if you're gonna make it or not. I'm gonna have to loosen that up a little more. No, it's loose. There she comes. We'll get that new radiator set in there. I'm hoping we can come up with some generic hoses that'll get us from point A to point B. We can eliminate some of that nonsense. So I guess, what do we do from here? Do we set the new one in there and see what happens?
Yeah.
Here's the other question I got. We need to re-shim that alternator location to get our belt to line up properly, because that's why it keeps chewing up radiator belts. We better.
Now would definitely be the time.
Is now the time to do that?
Yeah. I was getting ready to make that comment, boy. It'd been nice to change that alternator.
So
like
that
this.
alternator needs to go that way about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. How you gonna go about that, big
I
boy?
don't know how you're gonna go about doing that. I wish it would just go the other way. I mean,
There is no way to shim that. I don't think there's a way to shim that pulley out, is there?
I don't know. I was hoping we could shim something here, but we can't. The only way we could shim is we could shave that off a little bit, but I don't think we want to do that.
What about the alternator? Do you think this pulley will fit on that alternator? Remember we saved this off the 850J
Yeah.
just for the pulley?
Yep.
You see, that's pulley's wider, so even if we don't use the whole pulley, the pulley will stick out.
So, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the pulley will stick out farther.
I don't know if they're the same size though. They look pretty similar.
Yeah.
Well, we want to brush this one off first.
I believe so.
You ready, man hands?
Okay, let's try it.
That was easy.
Yep. Now.
I guess we pull the pulley off the alternator and see if they cross over.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give you guys a visual here. If that pulley works, that gets us our exact 1/2 to 3/8 of an inch we need. This is, so those are 5 rib, this is an 8 rib, but we can run a 5 rib belt on an 8 rib pulley.
Yes.
So, I don't know, I guess, hit that. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Man, they look awful similar. Are we gonna get this lucky? Nice catch. I think I even got that on camera.
Yeah. It's,
Oh my goodness.
yep.
I can't believe this. I have the right one.
I don't know. You.
Has to be the right one. All right. You going the right way?
Yep. Ready?
Yep. It's got a little wobble to it. I don't know why. We definitely got it moved out far enough.
Yeah. It's moved out.
I almost have
Now
concerns if we moved it out too far.
Oh, the straight edge didn't look bad though.
Straight edge didn't look bad.
I mean, it didn't. I don't know.
That is true. Well, I think we're as far as we can go on now. I think the next thing we need to do, we need to get the new radiator set up in there. Is we got to build new mounts, and we got to get new hoses. And you're not approving of my lifting method, but
No. I mean, yes, it'll work. I know it'll work. It's just, I'm scared when you put that bolt in there and we go to pulling that out, we're gonna lose that bolt down in there, but it won't go far, and I think a magnet can get it out. Okay, let's go ahead and drop it right off the bat. Why didn't you just go ahead and grab the magnet?
I wanted to test her.
Oh, test it, huh?
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Yeah, let me, I'm gonna go ahead and get that magnet.
Is video on this part 100%?
Yes, it is, because this is exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
Look, there's a monkey on the camera.
You're calling your people a monkey, huh?
No, I'm calling you.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Holy cow.
How did it get all the way back there?
I have no clue.
You see it over there?
Yeah, so I can... That is way back there.
Oh, hold on.
You know, that's got controls that you can move that camera, get it
It
in there.
does?
Yeah.
No, this ain't the fancy one.
Yeah, it's almost all the way down at that very end.
I think you pushed it down there with your magnet.
My magnet wouldn't reach that far.
You think we can,
We're probably gonna have to roll that, try to get it to roll out. So I'm gonna have to set them down. I'm gonna roll that while you watch it. Okay. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it came a little bit, didn't it?
yeah. I don't understand how I got that far back there. All right.
I'm
Set them down.
yep.
See it?
Oh, got it. Changing up your method here. You don't want your needle nose pliers again?
I'm gonna go with a different. I'm gonna go with plan B.
Okay. Okay.
There, see, that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, exactly. I was worried about it. Coming off when we went to take it off.
Okay. Look at
All right, there it is.
If we want to go with double safety, we could
Tape that off. Oh. I think we got it now. Yes.
Why didn't you think of that before?
Yeah, why didn't you think of that before? All I thought about is what was gonna happen, and I was right. All right, here we go.
I just want to try out that new bore scope.
Yeah, that's right. pressure up, gets fan. Yep. All right, got it in there. Now, how far is that got to be off the radiator? You're about flush on the bottom. The top, you get.
The fan needs to be just inside the shroud.
So, like, yeah, the bottom's real close. Top can go in more.
And then them old holes are going to come pretty close to lining up.
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to need to get in as far as I can. You got to make sure you got room for that air to air.
Yeah.
Right in there.
Take your top, your crane's holding you out a little bit.
Gotcha. You hold this out. This is holding up.
Oh, the hose had you. Oh yeah, now you can. Now it looks really good. Man, it is really close.
Yeah, I figured my plan was to not even try to make those fit. We were just going to cut them off and go back. My real question is, there's two things I see. I think we need to trim a little bit off both sides. I don't know. I want to mount this in rubber so I don't get some of the vibration out of that thing. Which, from looking inside on the fan shroud, we got room to go up a little bit, don't we?
Yeah, you got over 2 inches on your blade before it hits the shroud.
I'd like to get this, it fits in between there, but it's touching on both sides, and I don't see no reason why we can't trim a 1/4 to 3/8 off each side and give us just a little bit of clearance there for vibrations, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want it to rub into this. This isn't actually part of the radiator, it's part of the frame, and I still don't want it to rub into there and make a weak spot.
Mm-hmm. So we just need
to get it back as far as we can, because we gotta leave room for that air to air in front of it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that air to air before was mounted to the radiator. I'm thinking we make our own separate mounts.
Not mounted to the radiator.
Right, so they're two separate things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can pull that out a little bit, lift it up, and trim that off pretty quick.
Well, before we do that, do we want to get some measurements on some possible hoses? And we'll go to town, get hoses, and get some mounts whenever we put it back in here.
And then see what we need to cut off?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Doesn't make the most sense.
As long as you got it right where you want it. That's the only thing you'll have to check. I mean, it looks like to me, you're off the actual radiator, what, 3 inches? I can't get my hand up in there. What do you think?
Yeah, we're off the radiator a little bit. I think about right where we're at, it's pretty damn close. Again, there's plenty of room on that cross member.
Yeah. So you could actually, if you needed to, no, well, you can't go back much more, but.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I'll give him a 10 out of 10 on the what's this out of?
Yeah. I still don't think they know what it's going into. I tried to explain. Look at me like I got 3 hands.
Yeah. Oh, well, I could understand that. So I guess our next step is just go ahead and start measuring for hoses. Man, you should have bought what was that auto parts store in Tennessee that had Charlie's, man. You should just, we should have went to that auction and you should just bought everything.
We'd be rummaging through a random box somewhere, hoping we just go down to Rodney's and just go to the shelf and hope for the best.
Yep.
We'll let him pay for the inventory.
That's right.
We have some very sophisticated notes here, man, behind the scenes. So this new radiator is made all with 2-inch inlets and outlets. There's just one inlet, one outlet. And the hose down here coming off the water pump, which the water comes into the engine here, is 2-inch. Up here where the thermostats are at, it's 2 1/4. And for simplicity purposes, it'd be really nice if this wasn't bent, it was straight, and it was 2-inch.
Yeah.
Got a magic wand you can wave over that? I also went ahead and pulled the thermostats out of this beast because, well, they've seen some hours. And we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get 2 new thermostats while we got this all apart. So we're gonna run town real quick, see if we can come up with some rubber mounts for that. See if we can come up with new thermostats and see if we can come up with some hoses. If not, we'll have to go to good old-fashioned Amazon or something. But we did get a call back from Jake at Slater's, and we were basically good to go to put these back in. Everything should match up and run just like we originally thought. He's sending us a valve for our high-low, and once we get everything hooked up, we gotta be really, really careful about pressures because he is concerned those pumps will build more pressure than these finals can hold, so we need to make sure they're protected.
And I would have thought it'd been the other way around.
Yeah, I would have too. All right, ready to go shopping?
Yep.
All right, we had some moderate success in town. Would you call it that?
Moderate, yeah.
We found some random hoses on the shelf that I think will work. And we found a random belt that should work because it's the right one we had. But where's the, oh, this piece here. All right, so this is the one piece of this whole conundrum that is a different size. This is 2 1/4, everything else is 2-inch. And we really need this to come straight up. We talked about doing some finagling there. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut out, this is just a metal nipple welded into this plate right here. So I'm gonna cut a new one.
That's just too cheap for us.
It's too factory.
Yeah, it's too cheap. You're going metal to stainless here.
Well, that's all I got. Apparently 2-inch pipe's hard to come by for some reason. So I'm gonna cut out a new plate so we don't ruin this, so we got it if we need it.
Yeah.
This, you know what this is? You know why it's like that?
What was that for? That's what I'm trying to figure out what you had that for. That was not me.
I can tell you exactly what that's for.
What was that for?
So you
Potato
see,
gun?
yeah, see those threads right there?
Yeah.
Those threads will go directly into this valve right here. And you can launch some potatoes wherever you'd like to launch some potatoes.
Yeah, now we're destroying that.
Well, no, we're just gonna have a short barrel gun.
Yeah.
All right, so this piece of stainless will fit right inside that hose. And it's, we're just using it because of what we got. So I'm gonna cut a new plate. You're gonna cut 4 inches off that. We're gonna reconvene and see what happens. So I don't even know if I remember how to use this thing, to be honest with you. I did manage to get the new plate drawn up here. You guys see it there? Isn't it pretty?
So that the plate you're using on the table?
Well, I need to be at least 1/4 inch, don't I? Oh, hold on, I lost my plate.
Make sure I didn't need to get a piece.
Well, I don't have any 1/4 inch up there, so we're gonna have to find something.
What's that on the table?
3/16.
Oh, it's 3/16?
Yeah. You got a piece of quarter laying around somewhere? We'll figure it out. All right, let me get this loaded in the hose system here. It's gonna be perfect.
That
There we go. Now we just gotta hope it fits. It looks legit. I'll tell you what, sometimes. You know what, I really don't care what it does on that one. What I really need to do is make sure it goes on the other one.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. I'm just making sure your holes were right so it bolts up good.
I know, but this don't bolt up. That bolts up to the other ones.
A little bit of bubble gum, it's gonna work great.
Well, man behind the scenes for something we just drew up real quick and in a hurry. That seems to fit pretty well. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I give it 11 out of 10 there.
11 out of 10.
Well, that part, let's see how this pipe.
You claim you can cut that fast. I'm not sure if you can cut that accurate though.
No, it was that accurate, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it could have been a little tighter, but I'll let that pass.
You didn't want it any tighter.
Oh, I said make sure there's plenty of room so the... Don't lap that cut.
I mean... Don't need to put that in the lathe and trim it up?
I left that like that for that reason.
For that reason,
so
huh?
It was easier to adjust if we needed to.
All right, we're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
So what's the warranty on this being leak-free?
Remember that job we done for a farmer one day where we said the warranty goes as soon as it goes out that door?
So make sure
warranty goes as soon as it goes over on that yellow thing.
No, out the door. I'll go without the door on this one.
All right. So you like it right there?
Well, I don't know. You gonna put your welding helmet on? I waited just long enough for you to do the old flicker there.
Yeah. Well, my welding hood now matches these.
I see that. I see that. I see.
New beauties here. Welding caps.
You got quite a few of them, actually.
Yeah. I like that. It kind of matches my welding hood.
All
All right, let's try this again.
Take two.
Eyeball. Ready?
Yep. Ooh, I drew a little bit. Hold that down in the back while you do the back.
Stainless draws a lot more than mild steel.
Oh, here, I can turn it around this way.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Eyeball.
Yep. Looks pretty good.
Tack over here.
Yeah, ain't horrible.
I want to get a little more tack on it. All right.
Let her eat.
Eyeballs.
All right, well, he's figuring that out. We need to pull this radiator back out. I have center punched the holes where we need to mount our mounting bolts to go in at. So we're going to pull this guy back out, probably get the old Typhoon out, get us a few holes drilled, get our belt on when we got the radiator out. And we also need to trim those sides just a little bit. So look at this. Man, that is a snug fit, but it fits like a glove. Hard to complain. All right, we'll get set up. Get our holes drilled, one there and one right there. Well, how'd your piece turn out?
That all turned out pretty good. May have to do a little belt sanding, lay inside there, and a little spot there. But
looks factory to me.
Yeah. Too bad.
All right, we may, yeah, we'll service that with a belt sander later. So, all right, I got this out. Where'd our little bushings we go? I think they're right there next to my kit.
Oh yeah, right here.
All right, so we were at the parts store. We bought some isolator bushings. We're gonna have to drill this hole out here in the center to accommodate a 3/4. But I think those are gonna work fine. But we gotta drill holes in here. I got those center punched and marked. We got the old Typhoon back out. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
This is
I cannot believe that Typhoon is still running.
This is China's best right here. All right. We're gonna have to make a quick adjustment real quick.
All right.
I don't know if you guys can see, there's like an old weld goober right there from where that old grill was welded across there. Won't quite let the old Typhoon magnet sit down flat, so we'll grind that off real quick. Should allow us to sit that on there flat and we'll be good to go.
All right, you ready to try this again?
I can't go too far because there's a hydraulic line down there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Before we slide the radiator back in there, Aaron's already got a head start on us here, but we're gonna trim this off about a 1/4 inch on this side. I don't know, maybe about a 1/2 inch on this side. This is the notch where the old hydraulic cooler used to sit, but that should give us enough room to wiggle around in there just a little bit without it rubbing. All right, so we're gonna get this bolt, these hoses. It's just not a great spot to do what we need to do here. We got that in there. Get this bushing down on there. That's hot.
I don't know why.
It's like somebody just cut it or something. It's gonna go, we're just gonna have to thread it on there. There it goes.
You're stripping the threads out in it.
Well, it's convenient. It's funny you thought there was threads. Okay. Now if that's not an, I mean, look at that. That's a professional mounting job.
Yeah.
My only question is, I wonder if I should cut a washer that covers that whole thing,
So you don't blow it out.
so we don't blow it out. Because I'm afraid now that washer is going to suck.
Yeah, it's gonna suck in. And
Because we're sitting on solid down here, but I feel like we need to be sitting on solid up here. But I can cut a washer on the table real quick.
yeah, probably wouldn't hurt. Just go ahead and cut 2 of them.
All right, well, you want to get that one to that point, and I'll cut it 2 washers.
It'd be nice to know where they're at.
Oh,
so you didn't drill this one out?
well, I didn't really drill that one out.
Did you quit?
No, I just went with we're going to shove her through method.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
I mean, I don't know if you're a man like me, but.
All right, Nancy.
All right, man, behind the scenes, we got a simple washer. 5/8 inside, 2 1/4 outside.
All right.
Ready, set, go. Maybe. What in the world? Watch yourself. I don't know where this thing's gonna go. Watch your hands. May work, may not. It's got a mind of its own this afternoon. We got it?
Got that one.
That should fit. Oh, look at that. Look at that!
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that?
Good.
Should work real good, shouldn't it?
Exactly.
All right, well, good news. We can do that. Give me just a second. Round 2, you ready?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, I was getting ready to say we need to put that belt on first, but we really can't put that belt on until we get the thermostat housing on. We can't put the thermostat housing on until we get the radiator in. Well, I guess we could put the thermostat housing on.
Yeah, we can put that back on.
We gotta make gaskets though. Or we could see if our radiator fits.
Yeah.
That sounds like more fun, don't it?
It's bigger.
All right, here we go.
Just come out of there, you go. You about got it. There. Right like that. Oh, we're hitting that hose over there. That's it. There, well, yeah. So yeah, that'll work right like that.
All right, so these support straps that support the old radiator are actually really close to being able to be reused. We're just gonna cut them loose, clean them up, move them an inch or so where they need to be. And I think we just reuse those, don't we?
Yeah.
Work perfect.
Good?
Yep. Oh, that looks much better.
All right.
So now, oh, that hose.
Hose. Okay.
There we go. Oh, look at that. That's like money, baby.
Is it? All right.
Before we weld this off, we're gonna go ahead and tighten this down. That way it don't change the angle of that if it sucks it down just a little bit. You good?
Yep.
Oh yeah, she definitely sucked her down a little bit, didn't she, bud?
Yeah. Now we'll do the other. Hey, how you like these dirt rods? Like it right there?
Oh, let me double check here. Hold on. Man, that don't look bad at all.
Level good?
Yeah, level's good. I'm flat up against the radiator.
Right there?
Let her eat.
Eyeball.
Right there.
Like it?
Yep.
Eyeballs.
Oh man, behind the scenes, I like that mounting system.
Oh yeah.
If you grab this thing and wiggle it, it's just got a little bit of give to it, which is what we want. And the way these straps are bent, they'll allow a little bit of give right there too. So
Yeah.
otherwise, it'll break up that framework. I think we're good. Fan is centered in the shroud, which is nice. So we got clearance on everything else. I think we're down to seeing if we got some hoses that fit.
I'm still impressed with this radiator company.
I know.
That's what should have been on video, that phone conversation. You trying to explain everything out to him, and it.
Now,
I know you set up a drawing, but still, they did a good job.
they did. They still had to build it to the drawing.
Yeah.
So, all right.
This was no assembly line radiator.
No. I guarantee this is the only one like that in the world.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron had to take off, but that's not going to keep us from making some progress here. So this is the, technically I guess you'd call this the outlet of the radiator. The water comes out of here cooled, goes into here, water pump forces it through the engine. These thermostats that sit right here are basically the valves that open and close, allow the water to flow back up, go in the top of the radiator, and then fall down through and get cooled. And obviously the way this one works, this is a downflow radiator. Sometimes the radiators flow across, they can work either way. But I think one of these hoses we got from the parts store in town is gonna work just fine. I gotta cut just a little bit off of it. I don't know if you can see down in there, maybe on this side. Yeah, see how it's got the spring in it? That's very important on the suction side because it keeps the hose from getting sucked shut and causing lack of flow. So let's see if I can cut this with the pipe cutter here. Maybe. Be a little straighter cut if I can. Oh, got most of it. And then we might as well go ahead and put 2 hose clamps on this bad boy, because if it fits, we're gonna leave it. All right, hopefully you guys can see down in here. If not, you're gonna have to take my word for it. Oh, that went on there beautifully. Is this gonna go on there beautifully? Come on, baby. Oh, yes. That is absolutely perfect. How do we get that lucky? I'm gonna go ahead and get these 2 hose clamps tightened down so they don't get forgotten. We're gonna move on to the top one. All right, that hose is hooked up. Could not look any better. It's not rubbing on anything. Nothing's bound up. It's perfect. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. All right, so for this upper radiator hose, which I'm hoping this one here is the one that fits, we need to put this is the thermostat housing. Can you guys see it? Thermostat housing right here. We need to put this thing back up there long enough to at least get an idea of where it's gonna land. I don't want to put it up there permanently because like I said, I'm still trying to get a few thermostats for this thing and go ahead and get those replaced as well. We might even flush this block out. It don't look too bad down in there, but our radiator looked pretty nasty. So let's get this on there and then we'll see if that upper one's gonna fit. All right, so this guy should go in here like so, and then the piece Aaron made should go up here like so. These bolts go down through everything. Come on. Baby. There we go. All right. I will say this much. I do seem to line up nicely. Let's see how nicely. Moment of truth, here we go. Man. I think this distance is perfect. We just need to figure out how much we need to take off of this distance. And it looks to be somewhere in the neighborhood. Somewhere in the neighborhood of right there. I'm gonna go, now this upper one, don't need this in it because it is got pressure, not suction. So we're gonna cut this right. Yeah. I'm excited. You guys excited? All right, guys, it's kind of hard to see behind there, but I think it is going to work. I get that shoved all the way down on there. It's going to kind of even that out. It should clear the hood and everything. I don't want to push it all the way down on there because obviously we've got to pull it back off to get the thermostats in and all the gaskets. But I think that has officially got the radiator mounted, everything hooked up, everything secure. It looks absolutely awesome. Man, those guys did an absolute awesome job on this thing. Fan shroud, the fan is perfectly centered in this thing. It is it's perfect. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's absolutely perfect. I love it. So we got to get the air to air down here mounted back up there. The old air to air is actually mounted to the old radiator. I think we're going to switch that up a little bit and actually mount that air to air on its own separate mounts. I thought about just doing away with it, but it's probably worth keeping on there. It does add a few extra ponies, especially on hot days. So we'll keep it on there for now until it gives us trouble. If it gives us too much trouble, we can take the turbo, turn it, and just shove it straight down the intake and lose the cooling power from it. But got us a new belt. Can't get the new belt on until we get the alternator back on. And then if you guys missed it earlier in the videos, Jake got back with me. We were good to go ahead and put these finals back in and get some hoses made. So it is dark, it is still raining. I'm really hoping we can get out on a job tomorrow and move some dirt. We got a few things we need to get tied up here before the year's up. But yeah, we're just going to have to stay tuned for that because we got a lot of tile for this thing to put in at some point. I'd love to get started on it this fall. I don't know if that's realistic or not. I'd love to get these tracks on, get everything hooked up, get all this stuff done, and go out and do a few small jobs and see how it performs, and then pull it back in the dead of winter and put a cab on it and then make a final decision on those pumps. But I don't know. That might be wishful thinking. Might just be wishful thinking. I don't know. I got a feeling once this thing leaves the shop, it's going to probably get another season on it before it ever comes back in. But yeah, that's a wrap on this one, guys. First rain day we had in a while. Made it pretty productive. I'm going to go inside, get me something to eat for supper. Call it a day. Catch you on the next one. If your travels take you through southern Indiana or just looking for a unique destination, everybody is always welcome here at the world famous Derby Market and the home headquarters of the Dirt Perfect operation. No guarantees you'll catch Aaron or myself, but feel free to take all the pictures you like. Just for obvious reasons, please don't climb on or in any of the equipment. And most importantly, please tag us on all the social platforms, including the Derby Market. Before you head out, take a quick trip inside, look around, and locate the Dirt Perfect Visitors Map. Be sure you pin the location you traveled from and enter the Dirt Perfect Visitors drawing for a chance to win some Dirt Perfect merch. As always, guys, thank you for watching and supporting this channel. It means the world, and we shall catch you on the next one.